And we're back. Yes, we are back, honey. And I am here with one of my dearest friends, the amazing Mr. Drew Elliott. He's the Chief Creative Officer at Paper Magazine, and he's here with us tonight. And we were just catching up with him earlier, and I was asking him before we went to commercial break. We were talking about celebrities and his job and all of that. And so now I had a few more questions for Drew. I was like, Drew, so you had some major celebrities on the cover of Paper.
We have, yeah.
So you had, I think it was Miley?
Yeah, we have Miley, Jennifer Lopez, we've had Kanye, we've had Kim Kardashian, all just in the last few months. So it's been a busy month.
Wow. And do you handle these celebrities personally, or do they have a handler? And
they have lots of handlers. But yes, I'm always there. I always go and just make sure everything's running smoothly.
So you have like Kim's number in your phone?
Maybe.
Maybe. Can you call her? Hey, girl. Miss Tobell wants to talk to you for a minute. And she would gag. She would gag, honey. Gag.
Yeah, I only for special occasions. I think we use that.
Oh, okay. So now, you also, Kim, obviously, the naked cover and breaking the internet. Now, tell us, did she really break the internet? I mean, I've heard of breaking wind, but how can you break the internet?
I think, yeah. I mean, it was a global phenomenon. I think people started using that term, break the internet, just, to mean anything that was kind of like bigger than anything you could imagine on the internet. And I think, on the day that we released it, 1% of the world's traffic went to our website on that day. I mean, that's, so
what is that, like 1 billion people?
Well, it's a lot. It's, many, 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 many millions of people, around 50 million, came to see that. So it was a big phenomenon.
And you orchestrated this whole thing.
Yeah, it was funny. Mickey Boardman and I, who's who is our head of editorial, he and I were talking, and we were trying to come up with a concept. And I said, if Jean-Paul Goude shoots, Kim Kardashian with the champagne, kind of like flowing over her, I said it would break the internet. And Mickey said, oh, wow, that's what we should call it.
Honey, you know what? I need to give a call to the powers that be at Paper. You need to get a percentage or some residuals from some magazine sales.
Will you be my agent?
I will,
You'll
yes.
be my
Honey,
agent.
then I'm going to get a cut.
Okay, good.
Gorgeous. I mean, that's major. I mean, you ain't no joke, honey. I know you ain't no joke, but now you all know that he ain't no joke. This is the real deal, honey. This ain't Diet Dr. Pepper, baby. And also, so what does it take to get on the cover of like Paper Magazine? What do you take into consideration, like social media, Twitter, Instagram, like a lot of followers?
Yeah, I think what we're looking for is someone that's we come up with a big idea, big concept every issue, and I think we look for someone who embodies that concept. Whether it's oh gosh, I can't even imagine what that concept would be. That's a big concept. But like Miley Cyrus, we had on. So she was talking about using her voice to do good. With her Happy Hippie charity. So we're really looking for someone who not just who has a huge social media following, but who has something that they're talking about that's really important culturally.
Right. I mean, were they really cool to work with? Were they nice, or were they kind of like
amazing? So far, everyone we have worked with, I mean, Kim Kardashian is truly an amazing person. She and her family are, spectacular people, and everyone we've worked with so far, I really love, and they're wonderful artists, and they really collaborated with us and worked with us in special ways. So they're fun.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
No,
it's your show.
No, I'm glad. No, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm glad that they weren't difficult. Because if you need any extra muscle, you know, mother's always lurking in the background, honey, with a pocketbook or a clutch. Tell Kanye, honey, he don't want it. He don't want it. He can do all that ranting on the VMAs, honey, but he coming to my house, I'd come out of my house, and I got this for him, honey.
The spoon.
The spoon.
You need the spoon.
And the spoon. Sister to sister, honey. But anyway, Drew, you are amazing, and I'm so proud of you. And
Thank you.
You really deserve all of your success, and you do so much good. And on top of all of that, breaking the internet, selling millions of copies of paper magazine. You are also a scenester, and people out in Middle America, they might not know what a scenester is. It's something that we call people that are in nightlife that like throw fabulous, elaborate parties. Like you are also responsible for throwing some of the most iconic parties in Manhattan, like Mr. Black, Hero Ballroom at Maritime Hotel, and now Pretty Ugly at Diamond Horseshoe.
Yes.
Good Lord, I've been to all those parties, honey, and I tell you,
More
those
than
parties,
once.
Yeah,
You've been more than once.
I've been kicked out of them
Yeah.
hundreds of times.
More than once.
More
Yeah,
than once.
exactly.
Those parties were fierce, honey, and
Yeah.
you did that.
Yeah. Well, I love the nightlife, and I love being with, great people and that energy. And I think I took 4 years off, and then the Diamond Horseshoe called to say, would you come do a night? And it's such an amazing space. It's so theatrical.
That space is gorgeous.
Nightlife is part of New York, and it's so fun, and you get so many ideas, and you're inspired by it. So it's a great kind of piece to it.
And Drew Elliott, thank you so much for coming by this evening and being with us. I love you, and I really appreciate you coming here and being on the very first episode. Thank you for being a friend of the show. And everybody, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Downtown Kids TV. And now get out of my house, okay? My name is Mr. Tobell Von Cartier. My name is Mr. Tobell. Once again, neon music. See me Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you all for tuning in to my very first episode. And I'd like to thank my special guest, Drew Elliott, and musical guest, Neon Music. And yes, and thank you. And until next time. Oh, yeah, and don't forget to follow me on social media, Twitter, @Miss Tobell. Thank you for tuning in to Come On to My House. And see y'all. I'm out of here. Woo!